Ally, full time today in Inverurie, 2 each. How do you reflect on the game?
First half, miles off it, wasn't good enough. Probably deserved to go down 2-0 to be fair. But on the second half, we showed a bit of character, lifted our level. Got a couple of goals, and there's probably moments there that we maybe could have went and stole it. But the first half, regardless of lack of games or whatever, it's not good enough. The boys know that, they were told that. But we need characters in there if we want to go and achieve things this year. And I think based on the second half, they showed that they've got the fight in them. That at the end of it, we're a bit frustrated that we've not went and won the game.
Was it the reaction that you'd hoped in the second half? Straight after, boys were a lot more up tempo, kind of stringing a lot more passes together. Is that what you kind of said to them at half time? Yeah,
just everything. We were just miles off it in every single situation possible. Last 5 minutes of the half, we get the penalty, and I think we started just stepping up a bit. Getting in their faces, pressuring that, picking up second balls, moving it side to side, creating overloads, and we've seen where the joy was. And we sort of just that was the sort of game plan in the second half, and I think they've done that, and they've seen the rewards they were getting for it. We started creating more and more chances, and took 2 of them, but there's still within that chances. It's just that final pass, that final moment that we need to be better at, that final decision. It is hard on the legs, coming back in after not playing that long, but it was just night and day from the first half to the second.
To use the old cliche, a game of 2 halves. Second half needed a lot of big characters. You said Jordan came up with a goal, Tom Kelly as well, and then Logan made 2 good saves to keep the game within reach.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's Logan's a top keeper, and he's got that in his locker, especially when we're pushing on a little bit. We're scored 2, we want to go get a third. We do need to be careful that we're protecting ourselves at the back. And they've got some good players, some quick players that are going to create problems, and they showed that. But thankfully, Logan was there for that big moments to keep us in the game, and that's what's going to take throughout the rest of the season. You might get away with 1 or 2 players maybe off it on their day, but not 11. And that was the case. But like I'm saying, they stepped up, they showed a bit of character, and to be at the end of the game feeling like you've dropped 2 points, it shows you that we've got it, but we won't get away with it if we turn up like that.
Another addition into the squad, Lewis Hyde on loan from Inverness. Callie, he came on. How did you make of his first appearance?
I thought he did very well. At that point we needed probably a bit more legs in midfield, and Tim and Digger came on, and I think they drove us forward well. Started, the use of the ball was much better, and they just win that second balls and drive us on to them again. And I think speaking about Lewis specifically, we like him. We tried to get him in earlier. The chance came now, and it was a no-brainer to get him in. I think he showed why. Big, strong boy, good on the ball, and reads the game very well. He'll sit there and protect when he needs to, but he's also showed today that he's got it to drive forward and start creating problems, and that will be he'll be a big player for us going forward.
Despite the result and parts of the performance, it's probably best to get a game of 90 minutes under your legs for next week against Cove Rangers in the Cup.
Yeah, exactly. The games are thick and fast, and the Cove's going to be another big test for the boys. But as a player, you want to play in these games. Fourth round of the Scottish Cup, big test against Cove. The boys will be well up for it. Yeah, get minutes in the legs. We now got thankfully no midweek game this week. So we can get a good session on our belts Tuesday, Thursday in preparation for Cove.
Ally, thanks for your time.
Cheers.